Most people aren't ready for an emergency, but today I'm going to show you 10 everyday items that you probably already own or can grab easily that could literally save your life. So let's get into it. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to show you 10 everyday items that you probably already own, and we're going to talk about why they're important and how they could save your life. So we'll go over each individual item one by one, not necessarily in the most important order, but let's get to it. Without any order of importance, the first item up is a flashlight. Now you can have several different varieties. You can have rechargeable lights, you can have ones that use regular batteries, or lights that use rechargeable batteries. Some of these options will rely on something else later on in the list, but power outages happen more than you think, and a flashlight is your first step towards safety and control in the dark when those kind of things happen, so having a flashlight is paramount. The next item would be a portable power bank of some sort. They make them from very small to very larger ones, and even way larger than this that can power your entire home. The main reason you want a power bank is obviously to keep your mobile device charged at all times when you can, but like I mentioned earlier about the different type of flashlight you want, depends on the type of portable power bank that you have. So if you have a smaller one, maybe you just want an easy to charge light like this one here that just can run like that, or if you have a larger unit, you can charge your larger batteries and your rechargeable AA as well. So that's something for you to consider. But either way, something like this is very important to have around that will significantly help you out when you need it. Next up, you need a multi-tool. Not just one of those cheap gas station ones either. You need a good solid name brand one such as Leatherman or Gerber. A good quality made multi-tool is basically a toolkit that you can rely on either in your pocket or in a sheath on your belt, but having a good quality one will save you a lot of trouble in case you ever really need it. Next up, and a pretty important one at that, is a first aid kit. Even a small kit can stop bleeding, clean wounds, and prevent infections, so it doesn't have to be like a full-blown trauma kit or anything like that. Just a small basic kit will generally get you through in most situations. So make sure you have a decent little first aid kit, and it's not a bad idea to have a nice pair of trauma shears like these Leatherman Raptors here. Next up, we have a whistle. A whistle is very helpful not only if you're having voice problems, you can't yell for help, and a whistle is going to travel a lot further and takes way less energy than trying to scream at the top of your lungs or something like that. So having a decent whistle that's a very high decibel will be able to alert others that you potentially need some help. Next up, we have water filters, or you can use water purification tablets if you don't want to carry around a filter. But in a disaster, clean water disappears very fast, and tablets and some filters are very small but powerful, and they'll be able to get you safe, clean drinking water when maybe everybody else is a little thirsty. So you definitely don't want to be out there drinking dirty, contaminated water. So being able to purify your water or filter it is key in emergency situations. So make sure you have a decent water filter, Survivor filter, Sawyer Mini, Life Straw. There's a lot of different brands out there that make very nice water filters. Next up, and something that's probably overlooked by a lot of people, is a printed map of your local area. If you can get one for your city, your county, your state, a tri-state area, the smaller the better, but you want to be able to cover a general area as well. Now the good thing about these maps that they make today is they're waterproof and they're tear resistant, so they will be able to handle, if you're out in the elements and things like that, they're going to hold up to it just fine. You definitely want to have a map for when your phones die, the signal drops. A paper map will help you navigate when you don't have GPS abilities. Alright, next up we have an emergency blanket, preferably one with Mylar on it that can reflect your body heat to either help keep you warm or to reflect ground temperatures to keep them off of you, or whatever the case. You could get one of those really cheap and thin Mylar blankets if you want, but I'd recommend and prefer for myself something a little bit more durable that I know I can rely on when it matters the most. Next up, get you some high quality Gorilla or duct tape, electrical tape, and wire ties. You can fix a lot of things with just these 3 items. Repairing holes in your Mylar blanket, for example, your tent, taping up your shoe if it breaks down after a long journey. Plus, if you really needed to, you could use these items to help restrain someone that's being a little unruly. Last up, I would say keep some cash in your wallet, because the day might come when you wake up and these cards, they ain't working. So keeping some cash on hand will allow you to buy some food and water and things in emergency situations where your cards aren't working. Preparedness doesn't have to be complicated. These 10 items can make a huge difference, and most of them fit in a backpack. What would you add to this list? Drop it in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more simple tips to be better prepared. Thanks for watching.